Nowadays, the technological creations of the humankind have been developed so fast that the graphics of some video games are so realistic that it seems to be more similar to a movie. This makes you wonder that if we have reached this achievement in less than 20 years of development, what will we be able to do in 100 years or much further away, like 1000 years? Moore's law suggests that computational progress will become significantly faster, smaller, and more efficient over time. Every 18 months, the computers will be more powerful than the older computers. Knowing these facts, it will be inevitable to achieve a computer simulation which will reflect exactly the same as our reality. However, if this technological ability could be possible, there is a probability that there has been an ancient civilization who has developed their technology over millions of years and has been able to become like God. With this, how do we know we are not a simulation? The possibilities of being a computer simulation are very high, knowing these facts. This question is one of the most interesting themes in the world of philosophy. Over the years, many philosophers have been trying to answer these questions. And thanks to this question, there has been created the simulation hypothesis. This hypothesis is a proposal regarding the nature of existence. We suggest that all existence is an artificial simulation. This hypothesis was developed by the philosopher Nick Bostrom, a Swedish philosopher who is known for his work in existential risk, the anthropic principle, human enhancement ethics, superintelligence risk, and the reversal test. This philosopher proposed a trilemma that he called the simulation argument. These are: the first one, the fraction of human-level civilization that reach a post-human stage, that is, 1, capable of running high-fidelity ancestor simulation, is very close to 0. The second one, the fraction of post-human civilization that are interested in running simulations of their evolutionary history or variations or therefore is very close to 0. The third one, the fraction of all people with our kind of experiences that are living in a simulation is very close to 1. This trilemma suggests that even though the probability that a civilization reaches a level of superpower technology is very tiny, due to the fact that intelligent civilizations tend to self-destruct, the probability of being a computer civilization is still high, very high, because it just needs one of millions of civilizations to reach this technology.
Nick Bostrom is a philosopher at the University of Oxford who argues that computer power is growing so rapidly nowadays that we are creating simulation of worlds, like video games, where we have characters inside the video game. When one day we can simulate a world so perfectly made, with life forms so well made, that we can recreate every single neurosynaptic thought that we have, including the thought of free will. Therefore, we would have enough computing power to persuade the living forms inside of the program, with all the human traits and all the things that are happening right now in our world. Thus, we wouldn't need to have all the world existing there at all times, because having all the world, planets, and all the things in the universe or universes would need an unrealistic amount of computing power. So we would just need enough of the world the living things would see around them. An example could be the Truman Show, where Truman is a person who lives inside a TV show, in which everything adjusts depending on all the action he makes. Another example could be the video game Minecraft, where it doesn't matter how much progress or how much traveling you do, all the things that are around you will be there. Everything else would not exist until you move on to that point. Even within this game, there are times when traveling or advancing so fast makes the things not to be generated fast enough, so you stay in the void for a little while. Likewise, there are times when you dig below ground, and the things that should be there do not appear. After some seconds after, they begin to be generated. Knowing a little more information about this game, it could be said that the speed of light is a limiter for us, since if we move faster than light, it could be possible that the programmer cannot program fast enough the things that should be in front of us or around us. Therefore, we have limiters like gravity, to let the entities that are programming us do the simulation without problems, so our reality doesn't crash, which implies that there is 1 in a centillion chance that we are living inside a simulation. Nevertheless, there is also a deep thinker and physician, William Poundstone, who says that hypothetically there are many simulations going over and over. They must have the power to do those simulations to simulate themselves on them. Therefore, will mean that we today are not capable of doing those kind of simulations. So we cannot recreate ourselves on them because we don't have the technological advances to do so. That would mean that either we are the real ones or we are the ones in the chain that are still evolving, making the odds a 50-50 chance that we are in a simulation. In conclusion, Dario and I are not 100% sure whether if we live inside of a simulation or we do not live inside a simulation, because there are many theories that say that we could probably live inside a simulation, but there are also some other theories that prove that we live inside a simulation. So we are not sure whether we live or not live inside a simulation. So we are in the middle. We don't agree or disagree with these theories.